Welcome to Phantom Tabletop Gaming. My name is Mason, and today we have a special treat. One of the comments we got on one of our Warcry battle reports was that we should get some more interesting terrain. So we did just that. We went to Dented Helmet Gaming, which use printable scenery sculpts or 3D models, and they will print the scenery out, and for $45 you can get the scenery models shipped to you, and for $65 they will paint them and send them to you. So we thought, let's get them painted and see what they look like. So today we're going to do an unboxing. We have two boxes here. One of them is open already. The other one is not, so we'll get to do that one together. But I'm just going to kind of show you what we got and give you my running commentary on it, my thoughts. So we'll see you in the video. All right, so the first piece we have here is part of a ruined chapel. And right off the bat, I've got to say, the detail is good. You can see some of the printer lines from the filament from the printer, but overall it's not that bad. The paint job is okay, it's not bad. For $20 it's fantastic, to be honest with you. It's not professional level, but it's close to it. So we'll just kind of go ahead and I'm just going to kind of show you all of these, and I'll have my post-production guy behind the camera here show you some some pictures of what we were told it was going to look like, and then you can see the finished product right here. So then this is like actually the floor of the church. And in the picture, which you'll see right now, there's actually all these nice tiles on the bottom, and they did not actually print the tiles. So it's just kind of a blank bottom. Now that's not something we can't fix ourselves. And also, in full disclosure, the seller did contact us before they shipped the box and told us that the print did not have the tiles as shown in the picture. So it's a little unfortunate to not get what you were told, but it was really nice that the seller was communicative about it and told us about it up front. And I've got to say, through the whole process, the seller was amazing as far as communicating goes. So I would feel very comfortable recommending you order stuff from them, just because they'll keep you looped in on what's going on in the process. Here is some more. This is another piece of the chapel. And it looks also good. Again, more of the lines, and I think I'm going to want to have our paint guy here at the studio go over these with some washes later, but overall they look pretty good, and it's something we needed. We don't have very many buildings here, as was mentioned. Here's another one of like the inside trays of the floors, and it looks good to me. There's like some little detail I'm sure the camera's not picking up. There's like a little book stand in there, which is a really nice touch. I'm very happy about that. And the rubble that did print does look good. I'm sure you can't see it, unfortunately, but I do like it, and it is there. But again, the tiles being missing make these look really weird. But I'm sure we can figure something out. We'll probably just add some flocking or something to it, and it'll look just fine. And then, as you can see, this is like actually a pretty big piece of terrain that we got. And for $65, I'm extremely happy with these. The detail level is good, and other than the filament lines and the tiles being missing, I don't really have any complaints at all. These look like some extra little detail work that we could put on there if we wanted to. There's like a cross and some kind of statue. I'm assuming, I need to look at these closely, but I think that we could just transfer these directly onto the walls of the chapel. And they look awesome. There's also a little door here, two little doors. So maybe we'll add those to one of these, we'll see. Just gonna set that right there. This is a tower piece, it looks like. This goes onto the side, and it looks really good. I like the weight of these. They're not too heavy, but they're also not super light like some terrain is. Some terrain, when you get it and you think about touching it, it moves 6 inches, and that can be a little annoying to play with. I don't think we're gonna have that issue with these. And then we just have a few more little small things in here, and these are all just little knickknacks and building pieces. And these are all really modular, so I think this particular piece here just snaps on just like that on top of here. Or maybe it flips around, I'm not sure. But at any rate, we'll have to figure out how it goes on, but I think these are all stackable and they all go together. And I do like it. And actually the paint job on this particular piece looks really good. I don't have any complaints with that. Again, I'm gonna wanna hit it with another wash, but other than that, it looks good. And then this is the top of this right here, after you get a couple of levels of the tower going. So yeah, it looks good. And I'm excited to play with these. They look really good. And honestly, for $65, I don't think you could do much better. So now we're going to kind of just set these over here to the side, and we're going to move on to the second box here. And while I move this, I will have our post-production guy show you a picture of what the next model is supposed to look like. All right, so now we're going to get into the second box here, now that you've had a chance to look and see what the picture told us they were going to look like. Now, if this is anything like the first one, we are going to have lots of bubble wrap to cut through, which is either fun or annoying depending on how mature you are. I think it's fun. All right. Okay, we got a thank you note here. This is the Ruined Port Tavern Village Terrain by Printable Scenery. All right. Okay, first piece here. Oh, the detail work on the floor is on this one. Okay, so this is like a piece of tavern floor, and I really like this. This looks really interesting. There's a lot of good detail in here. I will say the printer lines are very pronounced on these columns specifically, but I think this is fantastic. The paint job here is good. Again, I think I'm gonna hit it with a wash. The recess work just isn't there. But overall, that looks great. I'm excited to see how this all comes together in a minute here. Let's get the next piece out. Okay. Now we have kind of, it looks to be an exterior wall of this tavern. There's shutters on it, that looks good. The shutters look like they're painted the same color as the wall, which I'm not crazy about. I wish they were brown, so they popped a little bit more. But otherwise, it looks really good. Again, the inside of the floor actually has the debris as shown on it. I'm very happy about that. This looks really good. I don't know how this goes in here yet. I'm wondering if this is a second floor or a balcony or something, but we'll see as we kind of unbox more of it. But this piece looks good. See, that's weird. This shutter is painted bright brown, so it pops like I wanted it to. But then this one on the front is like the same stone gray. So I'm not sure what happened there. But that's okay, it's nothing we can't fix really quick. We got a guy for that here at the studio. He's also the same guy that puts in the pictures that you see and plays in the battle reports and uploads all the videos. He's a good guy. All right, so this looks like the top of the building, part of it anyway, and it looks good. I like the shingles, and this is actually kind of funny. You can see the printer lines on these shingles, but they actually give it a really cool texture, so I'm not unhappy about that. It looks really good, and I like the paint job they did on it. This might be one of my favorite pieces so far. It looks really good. Again, this is another one of the bags with small random assorted bits in it. It looks like we have some more columns and some more pieces of shingle. So I'm assuming after we get it all put together and look and see what it looks like, it'll be obvious where these goes, but they look good and the paint job's fine on them. Here is a ladder, and there is a small little bitty lantern in here, and it looks fantastic. I'm very excited about that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm assuming then that this is like supposed to be the second floor in the tavern, and this ladder you can put leading up to it. That's really cool. And then of course the final piece. This is actually the biggest piece of the tavern itself, and it looks really good. I love the debris on the inside of it. It's really good. It's got rubble, and you can see planks of wood, and the tile work is actually on the floor underneath it. It just looks really solid. I'm incredibly happy with that. Again, though, the shutters, it looks like some of the shutters are brown and pop, and other ones of the shutters are the same dark gray as the stone. So I'm not sure what exactly happened with that. I don't know if they were just going fast and missed the detail. But at any rate, like I said, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to point it out. At any rate, these look really good. I'm very excited to get them on a table and show you a video with us using them as terrain. They look fantastic. And I think for $65, we got what we paid for. I would recommend using Dented Helmet Gaming. Again, I was very happy with the communication we got. I was happy that they let us know that some of the things from the prints as shown on the picture didn't actually happen. And with me, that goes a long way. With you, that might still be annoying, but as long as I feel like a seller is being honest with me and communicating with me, I'm a lot more likely to be okay with any hiccups that might happen along the way. Okay guys, that was just a quick unboxing and / review of the terrain we got from Dented Helmet Gaming using printable scenery molds or sculpts or 3D models, whatever you want to call it, printer files, there we go. Here's them assembled and I think they look fantastic. I'm super excited to play with them. I think we got our money's worth. Again, just outside of a few small issues like some pretty pronounced printer lines, and I don't think they hit it with a heavy enough wash, and some of the shutters were the wrong color. These are all really small quibbles. I think for $65 you'd be hard pressed to find better pre-painted scenery. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more like it, make sure you hit like and subscribe. If you want to purchase any of this or see what Dented Helmet Gaming has to offer, there'll be a link down in the description below. Also, if you're interested in buying anything, our affiliate link to Amazon will be in the description below. And anytime you want to shop on Amazon, if you click that link, it supports us directly and it would really help out our channel. In the future, we're planning on doing a lot more stuff like this, just reviews of random wargaming stuff or just tabletop gaming stuff in general, as well as battle reports. So if you like us, maybe think about hitting like. Thank you. We will see you next time.